Good morning, YouTube. Today is April 3rd, and I'm bringing you guys something different to the channel. If you want to skip this intro and just go right to the fishing, skip the time I'm going to have on the screen right now. But if you're interested, this is my idea. I'm going to attempt to fish and rank every county in Pennsylvania, all 67 of them, yes, even Philadelphia County, based off of the trout fishing that's available to them. And today we are starting with Luzerne County, the one I am most familiar with and the one I probably fish the most on this channel. And my two rules when it comes to ranking these counties are how much trout water is there in the county and how much competition are there. Because there's some counties that have a lot of trout water, a lot of people, or a lot of trout and not a lot of people. And there's some that have a lot of people and no water to fish, like Philadelphia County. And here are the two rules I'm going to make for myself when I'm making these videos. One is to obviously catch a trout in each county. That's the main goal. And two is to fish only public land that is accessible to everyone. It wouldn't be fair if I was ranking a county and going to one stream that I knew the person who owned it and fished it and caught a ton. That wouldn't make any sense. Now the point of each video for this series is not going to be to represent the county, like the trout fishing in that county, but more to give an example of each county on what kind of fishing you can get into. It wouldn't make sense for me to go to one stream and then fish it, catch 5 fish, and then leave and be like, yep, that's the kind of fish you're gonna find in Luzerne. It's just an example. It's not a full representation. All right, so that's gonna be the gist of that. So let's get into this video. I'm fishing a delayed harvest stretch in Luzerne County. It's pretty popular, but I managed to get there at a pretty nice time where there was no one else there, so I had the place to myself, which is pretty rare. So let's get into the video. All right, so to start today off, we're gonna go safe, play it safe for now. Go with the little mop fly. We're gonna use a pretty neutral color, a cream one right here. Gonna use that under a little indicator. If I start seeing fish rising or just like really picky fish that won't bite on this, I'm probably going to go to a dry dropper and put a zebra midge underneath, because I was trying them at this one spot that the fish were really snobby and that was really working. So I'm going to use this until I see fish that are definitely not interested in this, or if it just doesn't work. This is a really tiny indicator, so it shouldn't spook anything. It's just gonna look like, the idea is to look like one of these little foam bubbles here. I just saw a fish jump, or heard a fish jump or something. Right down there, maybe I should start right in that little flow right there. That might be a move. We'll find out. Alright, so we're gonna start where I heard that fish jump right in this flow. And then I'll work my way up through this hole. But right now I got the creek to myself, which is very rare for this creek. So I gotta take advantage of it. Gonna let it flip down there. Use that one method Oh, something was on it. I didn't set the hook fast enough. Something was definitely on it though. Either that or a rock must have snagged onto it. Oh, got one. There we go. Looks like a nice little rainbow. stuck on a stick. There we go. There we go. My indicator's stuck on me? What is going on here? Alright. Right on that nice little cream mop. Pretty sure this one's barbless. Yep, it is. That's what I'm going to try and use today, is just barbless. Alright, not a bad start. This is probably about a 14 inch rainbow. If I can get him out. Alright. Little guy's feisty, so I'm going to put him back quick. But not a bad fish to start the day. I didn't even know I had him on. I thought I was hung up. Well, now we're stuck on a stick. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to put on this emerging caddis here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tie it on to fluorocarbon, which technically you're not supposed to do. But I'm going to slide it all the way up to the top, back onto my floating line. Well, not floating line. Back on my regular trout line. And then use this extra fluorocarbon sitting to tie on my midge, so that way I don't have to tie a second knot or tie on tippet. I'm gonna put on this cone midge. Never tried one before. I only have about 15 inches down. Really don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to find out. This is all experimental. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go stand on that little peninsula and cast upstream. There's one. There we go. Little rainbow on the midge. I figured that would work. Not the biggest one there is, but still pretty decent size. Alright. This little rainbow. Did that. Probably only like 12 inches. But still not a bad fish. Alright, so I just got hung up in a tree, of course. So I'm going to try even smaller than what I was using. Oh, he's hooked up. That's nice. Anyway, so I'm going to try this little blue wing olive. I'm going to try even a smaller midge. Like one of these size 20s right here. Let's see if I can get anything. See if anything wants to happen. Any fish want to bite? There's one. Right on that midge. Another little rainbow. Perfect. Alright. It's probably the smallest fish of the day. But still nice colors. I feel like the zebra midge works even on the snobbiest of fish, because you know these fish are getting hammered. Alright, I don't know how well this is going to do. We're going to try it. Get some floating on there. But I got a size 12 black caddis. It's a little bit bigger. I don't know I'd like to get a dry fly hit, but these guys might just be so finicky. They might not wanna. And then underneath that, I actually went a little deeper, about 2 feet, and put on whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Kind of looks like a midge, but it has those little legs on it. And those little legs, for some reason, give me a little bit more confidence. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna go right back to the midge and keep the dry fly. We'll find out. I have confidence. Perfect. See what happens. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. That is a very nice one. Definitely the biggest and the most colorful of the day. Let's bring him right over here. Keep that tension on. Ooh. Oh yeah. Very nice fish. Very nice fish. Come on. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, he's really fighting. He has a lot of fighting. Oh my goodness. Got him right on the nose. Should be pretty good, but I'm not sure. Oh my god. Yes! Oh, that's a beautiful fish. That's a beautiful fish right there. Right on the nose, or actually in the jaw. Came out nice and easy. Put that down there. Easily the best fish of the day. Probably about a 15-inch rainbow. Alright, we're gonna put him back now. Probably the best fish of the day. Probably about 14, maybe 15 inches. There we go. Very happy with that. Now, I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I have yet to have a successful day of streamer fishing. Or even like catch a fish streaming. But they are so aggressive to one another, especially the bigger ones. They're all fighting each other. I wonder if perhaps they'll go after a streamer. About to find out. I am terrible at streamer fishing because I've only done it a few times, but they are so aggressive to one another. Like, they're very territorial right now, especially the big ones. So we'll see if they get mad at this thing as they chase it or not. Because they very well could. Holy, okay. Ooh, oh my. I had that giant one just sink in. Oh my God, I hope that's, I don't know how well I came on camera, but he just sunk that thing. I don't know how I didn't hook him. He just ate that thing, you know. Oh, it's so upset. I can't believe he just came off. I don't know what that was about. I don't know how I didn't hook him. Thing's got a pretty decent sized hook on it. I set the hook pretty hard. I don't know how he came off. I can't believe I had him on. The biggest one in that pod. That's upsetting. Alright, so far we're not doing too bad. I caught in 4, and I lost probably one of the biggest trout I've ever caught, or would have caught, on a streamer. So that was pretty cool. It's heartbreaking that I lost him. But a couple good holes down here we're gonna try. And you know, the fishing's dead down here because when they stock them, they don't like to spread them around. So that's how you get those big crowds. But try a couple good holes. I can't see anything. Oh, there's fish in there. I see them. Might not be getting deep enough. They're right here on this. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Oh, we might fall. We fall, but we get up. That's a nice fish. Not that tank, but still a nice fish. All right, come on, little bud. Ooh, that's a beauty. Oh, had a little bit of a dry spell there, trying to figure out where to go, what to do. Another nice chunky rainbow. Got some gill issues though, poor guy. But we'll put him back in. I don't know if he got that from the hatchery or if someone snagged him or something. Because the water is low enough I could see some people with a treble hook snagging them. But I'm gonna assume that's a hatchery injury. Alright, we'll see if we can get another one in there. I moved the indicator up just a little bit because it's really deep in there. So we'll see if that does anything. Oh, I didn't even know I had one. My indicator like stopped moving. I was like, what's going on here? And I just thought it was the still current. Pull up and immediately have one. He took the midge, this one. There we go. Oh yeah. Right on the size 20 or 22 midge. Not sure which one, but it's tiny. A little smaller than the last one, but definitely more healthy looking. Maybe I cast it from up there or down there and cast it upstream and get a better drift. Because I can see the fish. Oh, I didn't even, again, did not even know I had a fish on. Didn't even know. Oh my, wait, is this? Why would you, I'm almost positive this is the same, this is the exact same fish. Why would he bite again? That is crazy. This is the same fish. Why would he? I know it's the same fish because it has that yield plating on it. I've never had that happen before. I catch the same fish back to back. I didn't even know that was possible. Like, I didn't snag him either. That was in the mouth. That was weird. I got quite the big hole right here, so there's got to be something in here. You would think. But stock creeks will surprise you when even some of the best holes don't have fish in them. There's one. Oh yeah. Bring him back over here. Right. I was thinking about putting on a bigger indicator because I think I have a little bit too much weight. Oh, hook already came out. Perfect. Fish is jumping and everything. Okay, come on, bud. Yeah, come on. Another nice rainbow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whatever. Looked a lot like the other ones I caught. All right. See if we can get another one out of here. There we go. There's one. Holy crap. There we go. I think that was on the midge. Yep. That little tiny midge. Sweet. This is a healthy looking fish. It's very, like, the fins are nice and full. Almost looks like a wild, but obviously it's not. Those fins are nice and full, and it's got great colors. Oh my gosh, you're hitting the surface like crazy. Oh my gosh, there is. Okay. This is the last cast of this. We're going to... We have to go dry dropper. Oh. There's one. Oh, get off that root. Perfect. Another nice rainbow. All rainbows today. I thought they put browns in here, but I'm not really sure. But not a bad little rainbow. Oh my goodness, come on, bud. Not bad little rainbow. Pretty. Oh! Lost him. There's one. On the midge again. Get back over here. You're scaring all the other guys. Is it off? Oh, yeah. I didn't know I already had the hook out. Oh, okay. Big one. Big boy. Very big fish. Probably 17 inches, I'd say. Very colorful too. Let's see if I can get them. Come on. No. That's an awesome fish right there. All right, probably got the biggest fish of the day here. It's not a bad one right there. Probably about 17 inches. So, very happy with that fish. Put it back. There he goes. All right, so I had a pretty good day. Probably caught around 10, 12 rainbows, all rainbows, but some of them had pretty good size, so I'm not that upset. But I am a little biased towards this county because I do fish it the most, and it's the one I am most familiar with. I'm gonna be realistic and only give this county a C tier, and that's gonna be right in the middle between an S tier and an F tier. And that's because while there is 140 miles of trout water in here, it has a population of 75,000 people or around there, and only about half of that mileage of water is public. And that's according to Google AI. It really doesn't feel like that, because when I'm trying to find new spots, I'm always running into posted signs. So that's why it's gonna get a C tier. But it does still have a lot of good fishing, so I'm not gonna put it any lower, because I've caught probably some of my best fish, or I think I've honestly caught all of my best fish in Luzerne County. It has a lot of great fishing. It's just the problem is you're gonna run into people when you're fishing, which isn't that big of a deal, but when it comes to like the beginning of trout season, it can be pretty tiresome. So yeah, let me know what you think of this video series idea, and let me know which county you want to see next. Keep in mind, I'm going to stick close to Luzerne County in that northeast area and central area of Pennsylvania, because I'm going to start close to home and work my way out based on how well the series does and how much I really want to commit to it, because it's going to be a lot of work if I really want to commit to it. So yeah, that's going to be it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you all for watching.